Okay, if you could just. Do you have a way of checking volume? Oh, by the way, hello everyone. We're in slight crisis mode here at Anime Analyst R Us. Welcome to the show. How are you doing? Hope you have a good evening. And we are doing Classroom of the Elite Season 3, but we can talk about Season 1. I almost did it. Season 2 or Season 3. I almost used the wrong finger for Season 1. All right. And we all know. Say your name.
Oh, this is Hasnan,
Okay,
the
and
co-host on
Hasnan
this show.
has electrical problems. He's on a mobile phone tonight, and I forgot to move the microphone down. Holy crap. Or my volume's gonna suck. Okay. Microphone. Get it up there. Sorry. Yeah, we're really prepared for tonight. I promise. We did our homework. I watched all 3 seasons again for like the fifth time. But okay, now we probably got better audio. So hopefully we. Do I have to be the one to check the audio?
Oh
You
yeah.
can't. You can't check it on the phone, and your computer's down. So, why don't you? What's your opinion of Classroom of the Elite while I am checking this?
Okay, so I would say like personally, I like the season three better than the season one and season two. Like season two was better than the season one.
Computer's
Like
down.
it
So,
clears the
uh,
things that were unanswered in the season one. But I think like after the season two, the season three keep up the pace and like it delivered like what they said the audience is for.
okay. I agree with you, except for I kind of look at it a little bit differently. Season 3, um, uses it comes off of season 1. They're out in the woods, it's an exciting thing. They're running around, and you don't really get to see how good Akamori um I can't even say his name. You don't get to see how well the protagonist does at what he does until like the last couple of episodes. Season 2, they put you out on a boat. It shows you a little cruel side of um the characters and into the bullying, and there's a lot of some people could take it offensively and not you know, but season 3, it finally shows a good victory. In beating up a um character that is really he's a bully. He takes people down. Yeah, Anya no Kojo. Did I say it right? Him and Suzune. Now, one thing kind of gets me is they put Suzune as a main character in this, but she's really not. I don't think she's a main character. I mean, I think Kazuawa is much more of a main character than Suzune is. Um, she does to me. She just doesn't seem to warrant that. I mean, she does everything she's told. It's like the girl can't have a thought on her own. It's either by her big brother or Kiyotaka. That's the only two ways she can move forward. She's afraid of her own shadow. She's got high anxiety. Um, she doesn't know how to take charge of a room. I mean, she does it good in a couple of episodes, like the episodes where they're kicking out the class member and she jumps up. Well, that's in season 3 too. But finally, this woman grows a pair. It's like, come on. There's a lot more. I mean, Arisa, the girl with the cane that played, that was trying to be the rival at the end. She did a better job as a main character than Suzune. Although I will admit this, Suzune is every closet. anime watcher's wife. You know what I mean? She's definitely waifu material, as you would call it. Um, they took painstaking time to draw her to get her as cute as possible. And then right at the end in season 3, they ruin it by cutting off her hair. What's the number one trait of any anime female character to keep her cute?
Her hairs?
Yep, the hair has to reach the butt. When I married my wife, her hair went past her waist. You would not catch me dead with any woman that had short hair. I do not like that. I got no hair. I'm the one running around with the bald head, not you. If you're female, you should have lots of hair. At least I think so. Long, pretty hair is a common trait of powerful women.
And I think like the girls look good in the long hair.
Oh well,
I would
yeah, absolutely. Uh, do you? All right, now season 3 is over, and it's been over for a while. Let's see, is this 3 that I'm looking at? No, that's 1. Let me look at. Sorry, That's 2, and I gotta bring up 2 to look at 3. I hate it when they do that. They make you go through all of them to find the one you want. Like if there's 3 seasons, you got to click on each one of them. But Classroom of the Elite has a great score. They've got an 8. It's 7.96. That's an 8. I gave them a 10. I think this is great, a great anime. Season 1, I don't think there's really any slow points in that, but you don't understand a lot because these are some complex characters and it takes a while to build them. Season 2, yeah, it got a little slow. And when they were doing the athletic thing, the jock, I don't know, they really made him to look like a moron, and it's like you're like supposed to be in one of the most elite schools in the world. You would not think they would allow someone that is of that low intelligence and that great in sports in that school. You have to pass basically I think it's like an IQ test at the beginning, and if you're not scoring a 160, you're not in there. There is no damn way he's got a 160 IQ when he can't get above a 40 in a test.
I think that explains in the season 1, like when they were all in the class D and he was focusing on the sport thing and like he
Right.
was struggling in the test. So they explain that there.
Doesn't he
But
come off
that
as
is
dumb
that
as a
is
box of
but
rocks?
that is a good question. Like how can you get into the school where like the minimum requirement is that you have to be intelligent and now you are struggling with the test?
I mean, this school is supposed to be for future kings, future presidents, future government workers secretary. We're talking Secretary of State, congressman. Even it's in Japan. I don't know what the equal is or what they call them over in Japan, so I have to use what I know. And what I know is the democracy, or I wouldn't even call us a democracy anymore. We're a capitalistic um uh what's the word, not monarchy, there's another word that starts with them. You and I were saying metrocracy, because the money rules, and that's how this country is. It is very capitalistic, and money overpowers governments any day of the week. When have you ever seen someone? Now, you may have to trade your wealth for something if you're like that Hernandez, the football player that murdered someone. He lost his entire wealth and still ended up getting 5 to 8 years for straight out murder. I mean, no denying it. He killed someone at a party, took a joke too far. It's still murder. And then he tried to cover it up. If he wouldn't have tried to cover it up, he probably would still be rich. But those lawyers are so flippin' expensive. These top of the line defense attorneys, they get $1 million an hour. And that took them 2 years for that case. So it basically, they drained him of his money. And then when he was out of money, they gave him a 5 to 8 year sentence. Uh, it just that it's money driven. And this school is supposed to be the school that produces those people. They're already from rich, they're already mostly are from rich families, and they're already from high society people. So I just, they slipped a few in under the cracks, and it's, and then D makes it to C at the end of season 2, and then in season 3 they're back down in D. I want to see some more seasons of this, even though what I was looking up was the last year, but this was winter of 2024, so they easily could do a season 4. Don't you want to know more of the story?
I do, and today when we were like prepping up for the show, I was just a one click away for just like to I was going to look at the season 4, any announcement or anything, but I didn't get the time and we were
Yeah, I
getting
did.
something done. So is
There's
there any
no
official?
announcement yet.
Oh,
I can jump. Let me jump on the official site right now. That's why I love having the internet. Why we can normally, this is your thing that you do. Okay, it has been decided that Classroom in third season will be held in, okay. Yeah, no announcing. The last announcement was on February 19th, which is today. It just said they'll be appearing on the Kadokawa booth stage at Anime Japan 2025. That's a good scene considering it's already over and they are appearing the entire cast at the current trade show after it's over. That's a good sign that there could be a season 4 coming out.
and they're like touching the whole range of the audience because I was looking at it because like the Moose Asia channel is the partner, so all 3 seasons are available on YouTube. So anybody can watch that like without having to pay or like to get any subscription.
Um dude, season 4 is announced. I can't read it because it's in Japanese. I'm telling, this is a season. It's got a new poster and it has a 4 in it. And at the top of the page, it's something Japanese 4, Japanese, something, probably the date, and it's got an exclamation point. That looks like that's, and the poster, I don't recognize any of the characters other than our main character, other than our protagonist. And I'm no good at pronouncing names, so, but Kiyotaka, the main character, that's his first name. Yeah, I do believe that's his first name. Ayanokoji. If I say it fast and don't think about it, I can get it, but I gotta say it like 20 times in a row to get it. But it sure
Okay,
as hell looks like they're gonna come out with the
now
season 4.
it's officially renewed for a full season, and I think the date they have is 1st September. No, that was
Yeah,
the
that
last
would
year.
jive with, because it said 1 and it had. Okay, so yeah, that jives with what I was. And they got a new poster out, and none of the characters and I've watched this like 5 times now, all 3 seasons, and not one of the characters with the other than our protagonist. It don't even show Suzune on the new poster.
I'm
So,
not sure if we can like play this video while we are doing this live, but there is a video and they said like for a visual preview, you can watch the official announcement video below.
yeah, we can put it up. If it's the trailer, there's no copyright on a trailer. So they'll let it. What we'll do is we will stick up the trailer, or we will put a link to the trailer in the description of the show. So that way, if people want to go see the link and the announcement for season 4, they can go do that. And
Right.
we're right at 15, so let's do some announcements. We have a brand new channel coming out, you and I, and it's going to be starting February 26th. Next Wednesday will be our first show. Whether or not we do any more anime analyst, we would like to keep the live going, but it kind of depends on you, the fans, whether or not we can keep doing that. We don't want to stop it. And the other is going to be, it will have anime. It'll be surrounded around anime, but it's not just going to be reviews of, individual animes. We're going to do a lot more than that. And there won't be, I don't think there'll be any live stuff, at least not for the foreseeable future. I love doing the live, and I wish I could find people in the chat room while we're doing the live that would chat with us, because we're all about let's talk anime, and that's kind of the theme behind 2 Cent Guys. And that means we're putting in our 2 cents. That's what that name means. We're the 2 cents guys. We are not afraid to put in our 2 cents. So we'll see you next Wednesday on that. We got some other stuff coming out for the future, so we hope you check it out and hope you enjoy it. In the meantime, have a good weekend. It seems to be raining all around the world. We're 9,000 miles apart, and it's raining right outside my door, and it's raining so bad where you're at, the power ain't even on anymore. So it must be raining everywhere in the world. So we'll see you next week on our new channel. We'll have announcements all over our social media, and we will probably do a live show a couple days before here on Anime Analyst about the new show, making sure all our fans can follow us where we go, to make sure you can come check it out. So we will talk to you later. You got anything on our going out?
No, I just want to, we are really excited to see them on the new channel, and let's keep watching anime till then, and let's talk anime.
You got it. Let's talk anime. I love I love our new little slogan. That is the perfect tagline for a company like us. We'll see you guys later. Remember, let's